party from Brazil. It is called the Guest. Miguel was having a midnight feast to celebrate his birthday up in his tree house at the bottom of the garden. His mother made him rice and beans. His granny baked him honey cakes covered in thick, dark chocolate. "Now, all I need are some papayas," said Miguel to himself. "I'll make some nice cool papaya juice for my friends to drink." There was a papaya tree just outside the village, and that's where Miguel went to get his fruit. He chose 12 of the ripest papayas and placed them carefully in his wicker basket. Just as he was leaving, he spotted something among the broad papaya leaves that was much bigger than a fruit. It was a skull stuck on a branch. "Hello," said Miguel, who was always telling jokes. "You're a strange kind of papaya. Wouldn't want to bite into you? Ouch! I'd break my teeth on you." He looked down at the ground, and there was the rest of the skeleton, half hidden in the weeds. "Oh dear," groaned Miguel. "This guy talks so much his body is trying to get away from his mouth." He stuck a finger in the hole where the skull's nose had been and wiggled it. "There," he said to the skull. "I'm picking your nose for you. Isn't that nice for me? Pity you don't have legs anymore, my friend. You could come to my midnight feast tomorrow up in my tree house. I bet you're the life and soul of the party." And then he pulled his fingers of the skull's nose and went home. Miguel had invited 12 people to the feast, all close friends from school. They arrived early, eager for honey cakes, and Miguel sat them around in a circle. It was very late when they finished eating. "Now for some papaya juice," said Miguel. "I made it myself with ripe papayas." He got up to fetch the pitcher. Just then, the church clock of the road struck midnight. There was a loud knock at the treehouse door, and Miguel went to answer it. "That's odd," he said. "I don't remember inviting anyone else." A tall, lean figure was standing in the darkness. It had a heavy black cloak on, and a hood covered its face completely. "Good evening," whispered a voice under the hood. "Thank you for inviting me to your birthday party. May I come in?" And the hooded figure swept into the house, the black cloak swirling around it. Miguel's friends all moved up to make space in the circle. "May I take your coat?" Miguel asked the stranger, racking his brains to remember who else he'd invited to the party. "I'll keep it on if you don't mind," hissed the new guest, and his voice echoed like a shout in a tunnel. "You're just in time to have a glass of fresh papaya juice with us," said Miguel, who for the first time in his life could not think of a single wisecrack to make. He filled the glass with juice and handed it to the stranger. "Salud," said the guest in the hood. He raised the glass with gloved hands, musty old gloves they were, full of holes and covered in mildew. There was a loud sucking noise as he drank, and papaya juice dribbled out of the hood, making a big yellow pool on the wooden floor. "Are you all right?" asked Miguel. Your mouth seems to be leaking. The hooded guest continued drinking, and the pool of juice on the floor got bigger. Now, that was very tasty, declared the guest, and he set the empty glass down. Forgive me for being so rude, said Miguel, but may I ask who you are? Don't you remember me? Replied the guest. We met yesterday near the old papaya tree on the hill. You picked my nose for me, and you invited me to your party, remember? And he threw back the hood to reveal a grinning skull. Miguel and his friends got the shock of their lives. The skeleton roared with laughter and ran out of the door. The last Miguel saw of him, he was flying through the air like a giant bat, his black cloak flapping all around him. I can tell you the poor boy never dared to be rude to anyone after that. And that is our story for